It is giant, it is stuffed, and it is grilled. This is the giant stuffed Grillburger. A lot of things happened in 1977. Jimmy Carter took over as President of the United States of America. Elvis Presley died. The first of the Star Wars movies was released. That would be episode 4. The cost of gas was 65 cents a gallon. And the Better Homes and Gardens all-time favorites barbecue recipes cookbook came out. So in this cookbook, they have a recipe for something called a giant stuffed Grillburger. You can check it out right here. So this caught my eye immediately and the recipe looked interesting. So today I'm gonna try and recreate this. So for this recipe, you're gonna need 1 egg, a package of herb seasoned stuffing mix, a 4-ounce can of mushrooms, beef broth, green onions, parsley, lemon, and you're also gonna need some butter and ground meat. I was surprised to find this interesting recipe in such an old book, but obviously people back in the 70s were thinking of these crazy recipes already. And I'll tell you what, from the ingredients, it seems like it's gonna be a winner. The biggest issue I think is gonna be grilling this up. Just because of how big it is and its stuff, we're gonna have to be extra careful out there on the grill. So the first step in the recipe is to mix together our stuffing mix. So to do that, mix together a beaten egg, 1.25 cups of that stuffing mix crushed up, a can of mushrooms all chopped up, 1/3 cup of the beef broth, 1/4 cup of chopped green onion, 1/4 cup of chopped parsley, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and a teaspoon of lemon juice. Then go ahead and just get that all mixed up together and then set that to the side. So for this burger, you're gonna need 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 pound for the bottom and 1 pound for the top. Now I decided to go with a more lean ground meat just because I didn't want too much fat in there because it'll render out and I was worried that the meat may become loose. Let's get our ground meat, we'll get them shaped, and we'll start building this giant stuffed Grillburger. Just gonna throw down a piece of parchment paper here. Here is 1 pound of ground beef. Then you just wanna season that with some salt and get this all mixed together. So the easiest way to make this circle is gonna be form this into a big ball, just like that. Then we can just flatten this out to get our shape. And in the recipe book, it says to make it 8 inches. So we are gonna do our best to get it at 8 inches. This looks pretty close to 8 inches. Let's get a measurement. Perfectly 8 inches. So we'll move this to the side. Get another piece of paper and another pound of ground beef. Some more salt. We'll do the same thing with this one. All right, there's our second 8-inch circle. Next step, we're gonna get our stuffing mixture back. We're gonna go ahead, put that right in the middle. Now it says to spread it to about 1 inch to the edge. So leave 1 inch of meat around all the stuffing. Man, I'll tell you what, this stuff smells good. I'm now officially excited about this burger. I think the hardest part is going to be grilling this thing up, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're about 1 inch all the way around here. Pretty good to me. Just gonna try and flatten it down. Now, let's grab that other patty here, and I'm just going to lay it right on top, and I'm gonna have to do this pretty quickly. So here goes nothing. Not too bad. We're a little off. I think I can fix this, hopefully, without screwing it up too bad. Yes, perfect. Now, you wanna just seal those edges all the way around this thing. Man, this is not going to be easy, but this is going to be good. So mix those edges up real nice, then just go around, kind of squish it all together. Now I'm just gonna try and make this thing look as pretty as possible. And there we are. Check out that behemoth of a burger here. Look at that. So there you go. This is all set. Time to grill it up, I guess. So let's get out there and see what we can do. All right, so we're out at the grill. It's all heated up. Now I gotta figure out how to get the burger on. So here's my plan. I'm gonna take this grill grate. Now, you can see here, I got the grate on the cutting board, and I'm just gonna flip this over. I think that's the best option. So here we go. Got it. Beautiful. Now we can take it, put it right over the coals, peel this paper off, and we are ready to go. Now while it's flipped over, I'm just gonna kind of smooth these edges out a little bit. Gotta look good. Beautiful. So it says 10 to 12 minutes, flip it over, another 10 to 12. So I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes, and then we'll try and get this thing flipped over. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. It smells fantastic. Let's see if we can get this thing flipped. So luckily I have this big pizza peel. I'm just gonna be careful. Oh, That is hefty, I'll tell you what, look at that. All right, now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna grab this grate. I do have a glove on, obviously, just like that. Then we're gonna get it flipped over. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Now, just try and get it down. Oh yeah, done. Unbelievable. Can't believe I got it done. Check that baby out. Oh my, yeah. This is going to be delicious. Check that thing out. All right, so I'm just gonna let this go for 10 more minutes. All right, it's been another 10 minutes. Check this thing out. That looks fantastic. Beautiful, giant stuffed Grillburger. Amazing. So all I wanna do here is just check a temp, see what we got. Right in the middle in that stuffing. So it looks like we're at about 137, close to 140. I think that'll be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. So I got my trusty pizza peel. Don't screw it up now. Oh yeah, look at that monster. All right, let's get this in, let it rest, and then we'll cut it up. All right, so this was a super fun cook and successful. I was a little concerned about how I was going to get this onto the grill and flipped over and taken off. But we did it, we got it off in one piece, and it looks fantastic, and I'll tell you right now, it smells phenomenal. Now, according to the recipe, they want you to cut it into pie slices and then serve it up with some warm catsup. That's correct. It's spelled C-A-T-S-U-P, catsup. I've seen this in some other older cookbooks. I guess this is how they used to spell ketchup back in the day. So let's get a nice slice out of this and see how it looks inside. All right, look at this beautiful piece of meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut a nice slice right out of here. All right, let's see how this thing came out. Oh yeah, just look at that. Beautiful stuffed Grillburger. This thing smells fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. All right, so this thing smells amazing. I'm ready to give it a try. I have my warm catsup here. Without further ado, let's give this a try. It has a beautiful crust on there, I'll tell you that much. Here we go. That is fantastic. Reminds me a lot like meatloaf. But it definitely has a burger kind of taste to it because it was grilled on the grill. It's got that charcoal burgery taste. The stuffing is fantastic in here. Let me try it without the catsup. The parsley and green onion is fantastic in that stuffing, as well as the mushrooms give it some great texture. This is amazing. I'm stunned by how good this actually is. It's a little work to make, but I'll tell you what, this is something you are going to want to give a try. It's amazing what these old cookbooks have for recipes, and I got a ton of other old books. I'm gonna be cooking a bunch of good old recipes I've found. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. If you don't wanna miss out on any of these old recipes I'm gonna be making, make sure to subscribe right over here. If you wanna see another great barbecue video by me, you can check this one out right over here. But most importantly, get out there, smoke something good.